TOG Professor asks, where is the Baxter vs. Humpy Monkey animated battle? It must be done for the sake of the multiverse. I tried to pit the two in a fight, but all that ended up happening was an endless 2-year fight where nobody got tired. Seriously, they're both immortal. They can't beat each other, and they won't stop fighting each other. Plus, it didn't really help knowing Baxter was digging his way up my ass throughout majority of the fight. Splash Dream 15 asks, while ignoring your first question, 2. When did you first started to do animation, and what was your first one? I started real early back in 2009 on my old account Realm Wars with 1S before it was closed. My first animation was a series of videos called Sonic on Crack, which is no longer appealing to me, but I think they're still somewhere on my other old account Realm Wars with 2 S's. Check them out if you're ever curious enough. But if there's one thing that I could say they did well, is that the series of videos actually started a large drama war between me and some Brit kid. It's gotta be worth something, right? Night Chameleon 42 asks, have you ever tried to produce a watercolored style animation before on Flash? If not, you think you could accomplish that? I actually did that for a school assignment. I made an entire animation briefly telling the entire story of Okami. It turned out well, but I no longer have the file, so I no longer have the animation. Sonic the Ami Putis asks, 1. Who would win in a fight, Guns or Bomberman? Are you doubting the goddamn Golden Fleece, you bitch? 2. Have you readiness for this? Nope. 3. Have you heard of the fan game Sonic Before the sequel? Yes, but I've never played it. 4. Which is more insane, Gmod videos or YouTube poops? Deadpool. 5. Who is your favorite class in Team Fortress 2? The Sandwich. King Raikou asks, 1. Toaster waffles or the bagel? Human flesh. 2. If you like Kirby, who are your favorite Kirby villains? Bro, everyone knows DDD is the best. 3. Any plans to put non-video game characters in your future animations aside from characters like Phonebone and Deadpool? Nope. 4. In all of your years of animating, how much of a ride has it been developing your animation skills? I just lift my hands up and feel the wind in my hair, as well as falling out of the seat because the coaster went for a loop. 5. In the terms of story direction, which of the more recent Sonic games do you think the next major Sonic platformer should take pointers from? Sonic Colors. It had hilarious story writing. Fuck you, Firebird, because you hate everything, and the only reason people agreed with you is because you used to have big tits. At least TOG loved me in that department, you prick. Ultimate DBZ Sonic fan asks, 1. Which of these channels do you think is the good? Disney, Nick, or Cartoon Network? The Hub. 2. What's your favorite and your least favorite Sonic characters? Favorite is Sonic, already explained why, and least favorite is Amy. Seriously, she doesn't do anything. She just stalks Sonic and talks in a really annoying voice. I can't stand it. 3. What is your top 5 overrated things? I'm too lazy to list them. 4. Are you ever going to go back to making that Legend of Spyro Rise of Malefor series you were planning on making? No, because honestly, I started thinking, and they ended the story to the Legend of Spyro trilogy. Let's keep it finished. 5. How long will the movies be? I'm expecting all of them to be over the 1 hour mark at least. Inferno the Fox asks, 1. If you could be any Pokemon, which one would you be and why? Typhlosion, duh. 2. What are your views on Sonic and Sega All-Stars Transformed? It looks good, but probably not gonna get it. I rarely get pulled in by racing games. I think I managed to get tubers to hate me now. 3. Who would win in a fight out of Wesker, Dante, and Shadow? This sounds like a UMVC3 setup. Okay, well you see the winners of this fight would be Amaterasu, Akuma, and Chun-Li. Then Deadpool would kill both teams. But not with the Macarena, but with their health bars. 4. Other than Klonoa, Sonic, and Mega Man, what game franchises do you like? Already answered that. 69. Back credit card! You're not funny. Sean asks, choice of alcohol for you. Champagne nipples. What else? 2. Why don't you love me? Sean! How could you think that? I reserved my beard for you. Shouldn't that show you how much my love for you is? 3. Who do you like in this community? Well, I like Youngblood, TOG, Loudon, you, Gigs, ZM Anonymous, Smugs, anyone who I haven't dubbed as a faggot yet, so you're safe, hon. 4. What do you like to do with your free time? Working on my Rise to Superior manga. 5. What are you studying in school right now? I'm currently majoring in digital multimedia. SoulBuddy98 asks, 1. Who's worse, Inferno or Meta? Lyric Shooter. 2. The most fuck up shit is Lyric Shooter's favorite list. Seriously, what has been seen cannot be unseen. 3. Why do you call yourself Realm Wars? Already answered that. 4. Favorite Let's Fap? I say the ones with all the Dannies. Jen asks, 1. Can we see your bunny, please? Bunny. 2. If you had the money, would you make another Klonoa game, another Okami game, or be creative and make a Phone Bone game, and why? I would have to choose Bone. I may love Klonoa and Okami, but I honestly think Bone needs a better approach in terms of having a video game, unlike the one Telltale Games produced. 3. Who has more swag? You implying you have any? 4. How come TOG Professor spanks you? Because he loves me. 5. What's your favorite Sega game other than Sonic? Joke's on you, Sonic isn't even my favorite game from Sega. That belongs to Mad World. And before you ask, no, I haven't played Bayonetta, but I wish I could. The RCS for the win asks, 1. Who is the biggest Sonic fag or generic fantard you've ever seen? GST. And what makes it even worse, he denies it every time despite how obvious he makes it. 2. Name the top 5 worst games you ever played. Too lazy to. 4, because 3 was already answered. What's your favorite South Park episodes? I don't have one, and I barely watch South Park anymore. 5. Will you be doing a sequel to Klonoa Dream Bullet? Depends. That is if me and Loudon actually start talking about it. WCody7 asks, would you fight 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? Why does it have to be 100? Why can't it be 3.14 duck-sized horses? Anyway, I would fight Slenderman. The X-Fish asks, 1. Who is your favorite Bible publisher? Duh, Ego Raptor. 2. If your son turned out to be gay, would you execute him in order to save him from the depths of hell? If so, what tools would you use to do so? Sir, my son would meet me in hell. There is no need to let him get the first experience. That belongs to me. 3. Favorite toothbrush brand? Peanut butter. 4. Could you make a review of Barack Obama? He's a blackface who wants to be president, but he can't because I wanted to be Vermin Supreme. I give him KFC out of 10. Tubers asks, what choice of car would you buy? Ford Crown, Victoria, or Lincoln Town Car? I get a jalopy, because it's a funny word. Jalopy. 2. How would you react if you see Loudon IRL? I would take him home with me and lock him up in my closet. 3. Am I funny to you? You're funnier than Hodge, I can say that at least. 4. How long do you think this community will last? Not long after I'm through with it. What do you think of Ghost Politics, the guy who does True Capitalist Radio? Never heard of it. But knowing you, you'll probably spam me with links all about it. And the last set of questions come from Vanilla Hodge. 1. When do you plan to reveal the results to the Rise to Superior auditions, or have you canned the idea? Oh, I don't know. Maybe the moment when someone decides to get off her lazy ass and decides to judge the auditions. Jen? 4, because 2 and 3 were already answered. I know you work on animations a lot in your free time. About how much of a day do you consume in your animation endeavors? I sometimes go on an entire day doing nothing but animating. Only breaks I have are when I go to get lunch or dinner. I can get real deep into animating just one little scene. I mean, just ask Danny, she should know. 5. If Social Blade said you were eligible for partnership, would you do it? No. Because I don't care about making money off of my videos, and I never did to begin with. I just wanted to show people my skills as a story writer and hopefully show people a somewhat different style to handling sprite animations, as well as giving certain characters more publicity through my own dedication alone. Hell, even if Machinima said that I would be eligible for partnership, I would still turn them down. Unless there's a good reason as to why I should, which right now there aren't any. Well guys, I hope you liked that very offensive Q&A video. This is Realm Wars, and now if you excuse me, I'm going to go watch Deadpool and 100 horse-sized audio ducks do the Macarena with Slenderman in the lead while they're going down the Bowser Road!